Okie dokie. 3 months of tags, May, June, and July of 2024. You betcha. Um, this is July the 5th. Uh, what is something you have always wanted since you were a kid? It's called a Meccano set, also known under some brands as an erector set. It was. I don't think they exist anymore. If they do, you would have to get it off eBay or something. Uh, they they were metal strips basically, and little gears and stuff, and little cranks and little pulleys and all this stuff that you bolted together. It came with a couple of little wrenches, and you bolted these things together, and you made things that worked by turning the crank, and it would. You turn the crank, and the crane would go like this, or it would wheel up the load that you had on it. I always wanted one of those, and my parents never got me one ever. And when I was older, they didn't seem to exist, and then I had my own money. They didn't really seem to exist, even though I continued to want one, because I couldn't find them. They just weren't there. Yeah. Anyways, I did find my spirograph number of years ago. I mean, 10 years ago, I guess. I found I forget whether the 75th anniversary spirograph or something, or 50th anniversary or something like that. Anyways, and it had really a lot of cogs in it, and stuff, and it was awesome. I played with that thing for hours and hours and hours. Went through a lot of paper. Used a bunch of colored pens. Yeah, it was very, very fun. Then I donated it. So yeah. Anyways, what is the most recent dream you remember having while sleeping? Um, I don't usually remember my dreams. I know I have them because sometimes I do remember them. Everybody dreams. Everybody. Some people don't think they dream. They just don't remember them. They do dream. Everyone does. If you get wired up and with the EEG thing, they can tell when you're dreaming and whatnot, and you will be. So, you know. Anyways, I was dreaming that I was walking a unicorn, a little tiny unicorn on a leash, and whatnot. Yeah, so that's the most recent dream I remember having. What confuses you, people? I mean, seriously, there are millions of people in the United States that want an authoritarian government under an insane man, literally insane, and they're willing to kill people to get it to happen. And they don't realize that once you start locking up political opponents in prison and all this, nobody is safe. Nobody is safe at all under an authoritarian government. They don't need a reason to jail you or torture you or execute you. And they don't seem to understand this, that it will bite them in the ass, and their freedoms will be gone. They think somehow they'll be extra free, and because all the people they don't agree with will be exterminated or locked up. So, I mean, they've literally said that they're going to lock up the opposition, basically, literally jail them. Mm-hmm. And if I don't get elected, there'll be a bloodbath. You're willing to kill people over a politician. You're absolute freaking insane. I mean, millions of literally insane people. So, It's unbelievable. I just cannot fathom this at all. Uh, History keeps repeating itself, and nobody pays any attention, and nobody's caring. What? In what way are you your own worst enemy? I keep doing things that are really bad for me, so I eat bad food more than I should. Like hot wings and pizza and stuff like that. Pizza is very highly processed food, and it's super bad for you. Somebody was saying that was causing my brain fog. Yeah, at that particular time it wasn't, but it can. You can actually get brain fog from eating processed foods. It's just one of those things that it can do to you. But yeah, my brain fog goes back to my 20s. So it's part of my what is it? Chronic fatigue syndrome. So yeah. Anyways, this is getting long. When did you not speak up when you should have? When I was a kid. And my friends who should have known better because they were picked on, and I was the one that prevented them from being picked on most of the time, but they still got picked on, so they knew what it felt like. And they were picking on a girl, a young girl that was in our class, and uh, it was wrong not to speak up. Anyways, have a good one.